Today's lesson will discuss number lines and how to use them with respect to division, and in our case, division of decimals. Let's look at something basic to start. We have 42 divided by 2. How many times will 2 fit into 42? Or we know divided by 2 just means what is half of 42. We know the answer to be 21. Let's have a look at that now using the number line. So let's say we have a number line. Our starting point is 0, and our end point is 42. This line right here represents half. So what is half of 42? Or what is 42 divided by 2? Our answer is 21. Let's use this concept to help us with division of decimals. Let's have a look at this. We have a starting point of 0 and an end point of 32 tenths, or 3 and 2 tenths. So if I know what half of 32 is, I can use that to help me figure out what half of 32 tenths is. Half of 32 is 16, so half of 32 tenths has to be 16 tenths, or 1 6 tenths. This is just another way of saying what is 3 and 2 tenths divided by 2? 1 6 tenths. In this example here, our number line is not cut exactly in half, but let's look to see how many portions our number line has been cut into. So we have this portion here, and this portion here. So we can see that 1 5 tenths, or 15 tenths, has been divided into 3 equal portions. It is now our job to figure out what each one of those portions is. Again, using what I know that 3 fits into 15 5 times, so I know that 3 will fit into 15 tenths 5 tenths of a time. So each section must be worth 5 tenths. So from 0 to the first section, we have 5 tenths. If I add another 5 tenths on, I have 10 tenths, or 1, and then my other 5 tenths leaves me to 1 5 tenths. Let's have a look at this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 sections. So another way of writing this would be 28 tenths divided by 4. Now I know that 28 divided by 4, or how many times does 4 fit into 28, is 7. So each one of these sections must be worth not 7, but 7 tenths. So between 0 and the first section is 7 tenths. And if I add another 7 tenths onto that, or multiply it by 2, I know that that is 14 tenths. The next section will have to be worth 21 tenths. And then lastly, it ends with what we already have here, which is our 28 tenths, or 2 8 tenths. Let's have a look at this one. It looks a little different. Here we follow a pattern. So we have 0, then we have 3 tenths, then we have 6 tenths. We can see that each time our sections are going up by 3 tenths. So if I were to continue this pattern, my next section would be 9 tenths, 12 tenths, and then 15 tenths. And if we look at this whole number line, this is the same as saying I have 15 tenths, or 1 5 tenths, divided into 5 sections. Each one of those sections is equal to 3 tenths. Let's have a look at this last example here. We have a number line. It's been divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. So we have 36 tenths, or 3 6 tenths, divided into 6 sections. Using what I already know, I know that 6 will fit into 36 6 times. So 6 will fit into 36 tenths 6 tenths of a time. So if I were to fill in my sections on the number line, they each go up by 6 tenths each time. So I have 6 tenths, then I have 12 tenths, then I have 18 tenths, 24 tenths, 30 tenths or 3, and then finally it ends with my 3 and 6 tenths.